You've been called to a pre-proceedings meeting by the local authority about your children and you're not sure what to do. What should you do? What's the best way to handle it? I'm Barrister Daniel Barnett, and to answer the question, I'm joined by family law barrister Malvika Jaganmohan from St Ives Chambers in Birmingham. Malvika, what is a pre-proceedings meeting?
I mean, it's what it says on the tin. It's something that happens prior to court proceedings. The purpose of pre-proceedings is effectively to try and divert families away from court proceedings. So a pre-proceedings meeting is when the local authority is concerned about the care that you're affording to your children. And it's kind of a lastchance.com. It's saying, these are the concerns. We need you to do something about them. If things don't get any better, we might escalate this and take the matter to court.
What sort of thing can lead a local authority to have concerns about the way that a parent is raising their child?
All sorts. Substance misuse, domestic violence, neglect. There are all sorts of concerns that a local authority could have. And during pre-proceedings, the ideal is that the parents engage with those concerns and do work to address them. So, for example, if substance misuse is a concern, it may be that the parent is asked to engage with some sort of drug testing or to engage with some kind of substance misuse support service. And the idea is that the local authority will then review progress towards the end of the pre-proceedings process, and it will decide whether or not things have improved enough that it can be stepped down from pre-proceedings, or if things have improved but there's still more work to be done, so there should be a further period of pre-proceedings, or things haven't improved at all. In fact, they've gotten worse, they're not going to change, and the only option now is to go to court.
What sort of things can a court actually do?
The local authority may seek a care order, which allows the local authority to share parental responsibility for your children, or it may seek a supervision order, which is a slightly less intrusive form of order. It doesn't allow the local authority to share parental responsibility. It's also important to note that a care order or a supervision order, that doesn't necessarily mean the children might be removed. It may be the local authority's plan that we seek those orders, but our plan is for the children to remain in your care. A lot of clients get confused by that and they immediately hear court and they think my children are going to be removed. That's not necessarily the case.
What's the first thing a parent should do if they get a letter from the local authority saying that the pre-proceedings procedure is being invoked?
Oh, I don't tend to be involved in the pre-proceedings process because barristers get involved when the court hearings start. But what I will say is, because I used to work for a local authority and did a lot of pre-proceedings work, the parents who got the most out of it were the parents who were legally represented during the process. And this is non-means tested, non-merits tested legal aid, which is available to parents in the pre-proceedings process. You generally just have to take the pre-proceedings letter to a local solicitor who does care work, and they will help you to access legal aid. But having a solicitor there will make clear to you the expectations of both you and of the local authority of what's supposed to be happening in pre-proceedings, and they will be able to hold you accountable. And I find that a lot of parents don't necessarily get the most out of pre-proceedings if they deliberately don't access legal representation, or if they deliberately don't engage with the process. Ultimately, pre-proceedings is a chance for you to prove yourself, and the parents who succeed are the ones who put their all into proving themselves.
Who would normally be at the meeting?
It will depend. If the parents are together, then usually the meeting will be with them together. If the parents are separated, or for example, there are issues around domestic violence and it's far more appropriate to have meetings separately, then you'll have separate meetings. Who's usually present at the meeting is your social worker, their team manager, a legal representative for the local authority, someone taking minutes, because you should have a record of the pre-proceedings meeting, which sets out clearly what the expectations are, you and your legal representative. And what they will do is set out to you, these are the concerns, this is what we would like you to do to address them, and they will tell you how long the pre-proceedings process is going to be. So it could be anything from sort of around 6 to 12 weeks, and then at the end of it, there will usually be a review pre-proceedings meeting to consider the way forward.
Presumably many parents will find the pre-proceedings meeting very difficult as their parenting skills are being held up and dissected by whomever's there on behalf of the local authority.
Yes, I mean, the nature of the process is going to be provocative. It's going to be very provocative to the parents to hear things about their parenting that they probably disagree with. And it's not easy to hear those things. And that's why I also say it's important to have legal representation, because they can sometimes rein you in. They can keep you calm, help you keep a cool head. But it's all about just thinking, look, I don't want this intervention to escalate any further. And if it goes to court, it's going to escalate. So let's try and sort this out before it gets any worse. And so the local authority can get out of your lives.
Malvika Jaganmohan, thank you so much for joining us. Please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can click the subscribe button below. I'm Barrister Daniel Barnett, and I produce a series of explainer guides on English law, on all areas of English law, whether it's employment law, criminal law, family law. We're adding a lot more areas over coming weeks and months. So this channel will hopefully help you grapple with any legal situation in which you find yourself and give you help free of charge so that you don't need to pay money to find a lawyer. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.